Trade is deeply intertwined with biodiversity. Nearly 30% of the global biodiversity footprint is embedded in international commodity trade, and the relationship between trade and biodiversity is complex. Traded economic sectors dependent on biodiversity include agriculture, fisheries, forestry, and wildlife. In 2021, these sectors accounted for 17% of global exports, valued at $3.7 trillion. Trade increases demand, which can also lead to overexploitation, habitat changes, pollution, and the spread of invasive species. With 1 million species currently at risk of extinction, and biodiversity loss expected to accelerate through 2050, the effects on economies are significant. For example, losing the pollination services of bees and other wild pollinators, and a decline in fisheries and forestry could reduce global gross domestic product by an estimated $2.7 trillion annually by 2030. The BioTrade initiative and its partners promote sustainable trade practices. Trade and biodiversity-based products and services can provide pathways for biodiversity conservation. Through sustainable use of biodiversity and sustainable agriculture forestry practices. This alleviates poverty through benefit sharing and inclusion of marginalized communities into value chains. Turnover of companies, micro, small, and medium-sized enterprises, and associations implementing the BioTrade principles and criteria has grown from $40 million in 2003 to nearly $40 billion by 2023. Governments are addressing the trade and biodiversity at different levels through environmental clauses in regional trade agreements. Biodiversity-related trade measures notified to the World Trade Organization and trade-related provisions in international environmental agreements, such as the Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species of Wild Fauna and Flora. At their core, the BioTrade principles and criteria demonstrate that trade can be an economic driver and a tool for biodiversity conservation and sustainable livelihoods. By integrating sustainable practices into trade systems, we can conserve and sustainably use biodiversity-enhanced global markets, promote economic diversification, and secure livelihoods for communities globally. Let us trade in a way that enriches our forests, revitalizes our oceans, and purifies our air. Let's BioTrade.